What's going on, guys? Good afternoon. It's 3:57 p.m. and let me shut that music the fuck up. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, it's 3:57 p.m. on the East Coast in Florida, and I figured I would hop down, shoot the shit with you guys for about an hour. We'll see. Yeah, talk about some Han Solo. Maybe play some Battlefront 2. I saw there was a 10 elimination daily challenge or something with Strike, so might as well hop in. Nine Nut, HelloGreedo, more like Hello Boohoo Disney Shill. It's funny, like if you guys watched my Solo trailer reaction video, it's kind of funny. Like I guarantee, I haven't read the comments or anything, but I guarantee people are still saying the Disney Shill thing, even though I said I am not. This is the least excited I've ever been for a Star Wars movie. But fuck me, right? Tom Davis, what's up, man? And Raptark, stuck at work. Solo looks fun. See you later. Take it easy, man. Get through that work day. But Cap Kaimo, I would be amazed if Chewie's family from the holiday special are in the film. Me too. It doesn't seem like they will be, right? That would be such an interest, like, kind of a funny inclusion into the movie. Like, who the hell besides us really knows about the Star Wars holiday special? It's not really a very well-known thing. Well, maybe it's a little more well-known than I think it is, but to have like Mala and Itchy and everybody in there it would just be such a weird weird thing. There we go, got that easy kill. But how's everybody doing? Yeah, Han Solo is a different actor. How you figure that out, Jack? How'd you figure that out, Jack? Do you think Chewie will die in this movie? Emperor Jot, no. No, but I haven't heard that one yet. I'm very surprised I haven't heard that joke yet. I am sure you are not the first person to come up with it, though. Wait, what? What? Oh. There we go. I'm glad you stopped using that trash can... trash scan dart, Liam Hess. I didn't mind it. It was pretty good for, like, judging when to throw grenades into hallways and stuff like that. That's pretty much the extent of it. And to tell you the truth, I don't even know if it would, like, make enemies visible to your teammates. Did it? I don't know. No way, no way. Stupid ass shields. What's up, Makatsi? Good to see you, man. Harrison Ford is in Solo confirmed. Wayfez. I haven't looked on YouTube yet. I haven't really gone around the internet since the trailer came out, but I guarantee there are so many clickbait videos, right? Am I wrong? Maybe the internet is starting to grow up. Maybe the YouTube community is starting to grow up and not putting circles on thumbnails where Boba Fett armor, where the rocks in the background of a Solo frame looks like Boba Fett slightly. So the video maker puts a circle around the rock that slightly looks like Boba Fett. Oh shit. There we go. Just like in people thought that there was a Yoda statue in The Last Jedi. Do you guys remember that? All that hype from fucking certain YouTube channels were posting the dumbest shit. Just like zooming in on a frame of the Last Jedi trailer and saying that is a Yoda statue. Solo looks like a ton of fun. Can't wait. They won me over. Alden really feels like Han, and that's mad. Well done, Makatsi. Yeah, he's one of the most positive things about the trailer, in my opinion. It's kind of interesting. My buddy and I have the complete opposite kind of reactions. He is very wary of Alden as Han Solo. I mean, as most people probably are. I'm the opposite. I think from what we've seen at least, you know, I think he's doing a fantastic job of capturing the attitude, you know, of Han Solo. My problem comes with, like, just my nerves about the movie itself. Just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is it gonna be good? Hopefully it's gonna be good, right? It could be really good. It could be really bad. I really hope that it's not the, what I was saying in my video, you know, like, oh, cool, we get to see how Han meets everybody and gets to see how Han gets such and such and his smuggler's vest and his pants and everything. I don't really want that. No, I've not seen Black Panther yet, Cosgrove 360. The last movie, oh, I actually went and saw, on Saturday, I went and saw a movie called A Quiet Place. And I cannot recommend it enough. Me and my wife went to see it. We actually thought the baby was going to get scared out of my wife. It was really good. Very tense movie. Very tense movie. So, like, I've heard it described as a silent film. That's a good way to put it. That's the kind of, like, suspenseful horror movies that I like. Slasher films, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, alright, cool. You can make some fake blood. Cool. But to make like almost a silent film that is just tense as hell with barely any dialogue, it was interesting. It was good. I really liked it. Must get him, stop him, stop him. Got him. That's not going to be enough though. Yeah. Damn it. I loved A Quiet Place, saw it twice because I loved it so much. Nice, Purple Letter Media. I would like to see it again. I'd like to see it again. There's certain things I'm not giving anything away, but if you go see it, just right at the beginning, pay attention. Like there's little subtle things in the movie. Like pay attention into the grocery store and see what products are in there. The products that are on the grocery store shelf are the ones that make the most noise, like chips and stuff. It's interesting. My wife actually pointed that out to me. Kind of neat. I wonder... Oh, shit. Gotcha, punk. Ah, and I'm dead. Wondering if he learned something from his relationship with Emilia Clarke. Will inform him... I'm about to sneeze. Nice. Wondering if he learned something from his relationship with Emilia Clarke will inform how he acts around Leia and OT, Hoth Han. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of moments in Solo where you can look at the the future of Han Solo's existence and the path that he takes in the movies that we know, and you go, oh, I can see where his mind was. I can see his thought process during these, because this happened to him. In the movies that we know, oh, I see why they wrote it this way, you know? I'm sure there's going to be a lot of moments like that. Because you're piecing a past event to fit with an event that we already know, you know what I mean? You're basically writing a backstory. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Gotcha. There we go. I've been watching for 5 minutes and only just realized the face cam is pre-recorded. It's actually an Oculus Rift, man. I have an Oculus Rift in my helmet, and I have Dr. Dre Beats headphones inside there as well for some kick-ass surround sound while I mow down some battle droids. Don't believe me? Eh, you're lost. You're lost, Nate. Shit. Where in the hell am I getting shot from? Everywhere. Damn. Cheeks could spread his... Cheeks? Okay, this is gonna be dumb. Cheeks could spread his Alden and take a massive shit with the Solo logo, and I'd pay to see it 3 times. Star Wars knows they don't have to produce good films. Hopefully Disney is good. What? Cheeks could spread his Alden. Are we using Alden as like a sexual noun? What? Cheeks could spread his Alden. Is that an Urban Dictionary thing? An Alden Ehrenreich? Is it a butthole? No, I have not seen Ready Player One yet. 7 Union. Eventually I will. I haven't been to the movies very much recently. What did you think of the music in the trailer? Miss Tara Vlogs. The very first hits of like the guitar kind of threw me off. It kind of fits. The rest of the trailer, it doesn't really have that kind of vibe, but it felt a little weird, right? But I don't mind it. They're kind of kind of making these anthology films, you know, not have to fit with what we know Star Wars to be. So if they want a little rock and roll and a 50s greaser vibe, you know, in a Han Solo movie, I'm all for it. Damn it. Did you see the Denny's promo, Jared? Nope, nope. I did not. I did see that Alex and Molly from Star Wars Explained went to Denny's, though. I did not look at all their pictures, but I guess they were doing some kind of solo promo. First I've heard of it. Alright, I suck so bad with these rocket troop dudes. Did it drop? Oh, shit. Come on. Come on. May I ask what game this is? Call of Duty. Damn it. No, it's Battlefront 2, man. Are you excited for the Han Solo DLC, Nate? That's not confirmed, right? That's not officially confirmed. I'd be surprised if it wasn't Han Solo DLC, right? I would be very surprised. I mean, yeah, new movie, new DLC coming with the movie. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't Han Solo DLC. Do you think Ron Howard... Wait, do you trust Ron Howard to make something great with Solo, Mr. Theta? Yeah, I mean, if... Can you think of a more trustworthy... If you were to give your property, your movie to any director, I think Ron Howard is a solid pick. He is a very good character... Oh, shit, director. And as I said in my video, he has a good... He's really good about taking complex narratives and kind of crunching them down into an easily digestible thing, you know. Yeah, I know. I fully trust him to kind of take, you know, all the drama that was surrounding the production, at least from the outside, you know. Who knows if a lot of that shit was... Who knows if the internet blew it up way more than it actually was. But no, Ron Howard, all the way. Absolutely. Kill him. Come on. Damn. Thoughts on the army of people constantly telling you that your Clone Wars viewing order is wrong? Dap. I don't know how many fucking times I have to tell people that I don't have the... I have a baby on the way. I don't have time to watch every single goddamn episode of the Clone Wars. But Greedo, your Clone Wars video... Yeah, obviously, I know I don't have all the episodes in my order. I've been watching them for like a year. I know, guys. I know. And Rey is Mary Sue. What does everyone think? Star Wars horror film, yay or nay? Harmless Critter. I'd be for it. You know, I mean, I'm sure Disney in the future is going to have to branch out and get creative with their movie ideas. So if they have an interesting kind of concept for, yeah, I guess a scary Star Wars movie, a Star Wars movie that has a lot of tension, and I don't know. I'd be for it in the future. Come on. Oh! Nice. I'd love to see a Star Wars political thriller or a noir crime film. Kyle Erickson. Yeah, that's a cool idea. Something dark. Little film noir vibe. Little Blade Runner vibe. I'd be up for that. Whoa! Damn it. what would you think of Spielberg directing a Star Wars movie? JRJ. See, my thing, man, is I'm up for anyone directing a Star. Oh, one sec.
For the sake of the complaining CW fans, between Epps and Boba Fett tries to kill Mace with Aura Singh and fails. The Mandalorian, political, and Cad Bane episodes all happen at the same time, but
Okay. Oh, it doesn't cut you off in text, does it? If it did, I never knew it did that for Super Chat. But William Aguilar, thank you so much for the Super Chat and the channel support, man. Give me 1 second. Someone mentioned Steven Spielberg. My thing is I am all for anybody directing a Star Wars movie. If Disney puts their faith and trust, you know, in a director or an actor or a writer, whatever, yeah, I trust their judgment more so than the internet mob. You know what I mean? So yeah, and obviously Spielberg is a pretty fail-safe, a pretty safe bet, right? I mean, I can't imagine anybody doing a live stream getting asked about Spielberg directing a Star Wars movie and saying, no, I don't want Spielberg to direct a Star Wars movie. Kind of be dumb if you did, right? But William Aguilar, thank you so much. For the sake of the complaining... Shit, one sec, Will. Don't want to let my team down. Even though I definitely am. Gotta minimize something real quick. Shit. Alright, there we go. William Aguilar, thank you so much for the first Super Chat donation of the stream. For the sake of the complaining Clone Wars fans between episodes and Boba Fett.
Why is our clone using A280 clones and we are using A280?
Don't ask questions, Lincoln. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna let the Super Chats read out. I wish they would go instantly because they tend to overlap one another, you know?
Yo, are you gonna watch Infinity War?
Hey, Rouse Forrest, thanks, man. 1 second, guys. Let me do the Super Chats in order. William Aguilar, for the sake of the complaining Clone Wars fans, between Epps and Boba Fett tries to kill Mace and Aura Singh and fails. The Mandalorian, political, and Cad Bane episodes all happen at the same time. But, okay, there's a but. I didn't realize that they're all happening at the same time. That's interesting. I guess did I notice that, was Anakin absent from the Cad Bane arc? Interesting. If you guys didn't know, William Aguilar basically is the whole reason, people bitch about William's like order that he gave me, but the whole reason that I'm watching the Clone Wars is because of William Aguilar. He told me that there was basically a chronological order. And I said, oh, that sounds more interesting than just watching the episodes the way they came out of chronological order for the most part, you know? So the whole reason I started watching the Clone Wars is because of his recommendation, his suggestion, so I appreciate that, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to continue. I have 3 episodes left in the Mandalore arc, so... And don't give him a hard time. Like, it really pisses me off. Like, I don't know. I could not be watching it, you know? I could be missing out on a lot of cool stuff that I'm really enjoying, but... I don't know. Whatever. I appreciate it, Will. And Lincoln, why is your clone using a A280 versus... oh, clones never used an A280. Were they even invented yet? I don't know if they were invented. You should unsubscribe, Lincoln. I appreciate that super chat, though, man. It's good to see you. And that's the thing with these games, right? Everybody is... I always see people complaining about cross-era gameplay, all that kind of shit. Like, why does it matter? It's a bit... Why do things like this have to be, like, strictly adhere to canon? Why can't we just have fun, right? Why can't we just have some fun? Yeah? If I want Luke Skywalker to fight Darth Maul on Mustafar with fucking battle droids and 501st Stormtroopers fighting it out, who gives a shit? But that's not canon. You have to follow the canon. Fuck off. Can't we just have fun? Can we have a fun Star Wars game? You hear me, Lincoln? My clone trooper can carry a goddamn lightsaber if he wants to.
Will be with you. Always.
I split them up into individual arcs bite-sized for you instead of jumping around. That is why sometimes you might see someone die and come back like Zero. Also, Hondo Intro was left out because of Jar Jar.
Okay, William Aguilar, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. Give me 1 second. Ross Forrest, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Yo, are you gonna watch Infinity War? It'll probably take me a long time to get around to watching it. I don't know if some of you guys aren't regular HelloGreedo stream watchers, but I'm gonna be having a baby. Me and my wife are having a baby, and like her due date is like in 11 days, and you know how that goes. It could be before, it could be a little after. So I mean, eventually, long story short, eventually I will see Infinity War. But at the moment, I don't plan on seeing it in the theater. I'll probably wait to see it like until it's on Netflix or Blu-ray or something. But to tell you the truth, Ross, like, I don't get very excited for those movies anymore. To me, it's just I don't know. I just feel like it's. I don't get excited for the ensemble movies. Let's say I get excited for maybe like an individual Captain America movie. That being said, like I didn't really get much out of Civil War. It just, I don't know. I've just kind of fallen out of love with them. And if you would have told my like 12-year-old self that I'd be bitching about too many comic book and superhero movies at the age of 31, I mean, my younger self would want to slap me, right? But yeah, I kind of prefer the smaller scale like Ant-Man, Deadpool, Captain America movies rather than these huge ensemble movies where every superhero in it is just in it for 5 minutes and everybody has to fight a big bad guy who's gonna destroy everything. But everything gonna go boom if he get the Infinity Board. If you get the Infinity Stone, then everybody gonna go boom. But yeah. Long story short, Ross, eventually I'll see it. But at the moment, I don't have any plans to see it in the theater. But I appreciate that channel support, man. And William Aguilar, thank you as well. I split them up in individual arcs, bite size for you instead of jumping around. That is why sometimes you might see someone die and come back like Zero. I noticed that. Also, Hondo intro was left out because of Jar Jar. No, yeah, I totally. Did you come up with the names of the arcs as well? That is a very, because you look at the official Star Wars arc list or chronological order list, and they don't have it broken down into arcs. You just, I mean, I guess most people, it doesn't really matter, right? The only reason that I like the way that it's broken down, the way you did with named arcs and all that stuff, is so I can actually label the video. I can name the video something, you know? I can't just say, I just can't name the video episodes 22 to 26, chronological order. Now there's actually a meat and potatoes to the name, you know? Ahsoka learns. No, yeah, man, I appreciate what you did, and just don't let people bitching get to you. Trust me. If people, if everybody let bitching and moaning get to them on the internet, nobody would ever get anything done. They would just end up bitching and moaning to the people bitching and moaning, right? Will you lose faith in the non-episode films if Solo is bad? Nerd Yovel Studios. Interesting question. No, because the way that I see the anthology films, they're kind of like projects for individual directors and writers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They're almost like experimental films for Disney to kind of test the waters and just throw some ideas at the wall and see what sticks. So, man, I wouldn't say that I would lose faith in the anthology films. I don't know if I would be that excited. Oh man, I don't know. It all depends on the idea for the project, right? If they have some out there, random, unique idea for an anthology film, yeah, I'll be all for it. But if the next one is just like a Boba Fett or a Obi-Wan Kenobi anthology film, I'll just be like, why? Why do we need this? Why do we possibly need an Obi-Wan Kenobi anthology film? Why? But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Do you think Solo will be as good as Rogue One? Peyton the Nerd. Well, I really didn't like Rogue One, so I'm hoping that it's going to be better than Rogue One. And I think it will be, because I think we're going to have some fun and interesting characters to follow with, even though, you know, we already know them, but hey, we know they're fun. With Rogue One, that's my thing. Like, I understand why people like it. I just couldn't get invested in the story. I couldn't get invested in the characters. Yeah, I mean, like, the big action extravaganza at the end was fun. And Darth Vader swinging his lightsaber at a bunch of rebels was fun. But other than that, I don't know. What? How did that guy not die? Turn around. Turn around. Got him. That's hilarious. What time period do you want the live action TV show to be set in? Beryl Yakov. Oh shit, I was reading the chat. This is kind of... I have always wanted, well, either a trilogy or something like that, or... I mean, I guess the TV series would be perfect for this little idea that I've had for a while. But I would love to go way back in time to where we first... Where people first discover the Force, you know? As if it's gravity. It's an energy field that you can tap into. And it would be incredible to go back in time to where we first see the first people discovering that they can tap into this energy field, this power. You would have people that would want to try to harbor it and hold it for themselves, for self-gain, keep it secret from everyone else. You would want people that would just completely want to keep it secret and not tell anyone ever because it's too powerful and it might get into the wrong hands. And then you would have people that would want to democratize this information, this power. Everybody should be able to use it, right? I think that'd be a really interesting movie. Before the Jedi, before the Sith, any of that.
The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi to get out of bed.
I think that is the title. Silent Waffle, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Channel survives because of you, Mr. Silent Waffle. The Force Awakens. Okay, so Silent Waffle says that the Episode 9 title will be To Get Out of Bed. The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, To Get Out of Bed. I don't think that's gonna be what it is, Silent Waffle. I'm sorry. I want all of you guys to type what you think Episode 9 title will be. How about that? How about that? What I think would be neat, and they're totally not going to do this. They're not going to do this, but The Last Hope would be a neat title. But they're not going to do that because of The Last Jedi. But I think it would be kind of a nice little circular naming thing going on right there, you know? Start with A New Hope, end with The Last Hope.
Everything is ready. My gift to you.
Oh, nice. Cap Coldblood, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. The robot read it, and I'm going to read it too. Empire RP is up. Everything is ready. My gift to you. Nice. That's your gift to everybody in this stream. So if everybody in this stream, you have Gmod. One sec. Cab Coldblood created basically an Empire RP server. We can all go on there. You know what? I'll do that tomorrow. How about that? I'll do a stream where I just go on there and shoot the shit with everybody. We can introduce it to everybody on there. That sounds pretty awesome. Yeah, I'll get that going tomorrow morning for sure. But I appreciate you doing that, man. So how can everybody like join up and get involved, Cap? You don't have to super chat it. Everybody will see it. So everybody look out for Cap in the chat. And if you have Gary's mod, Gmod, and you want to join the server.
What is your favorite games console you've had?
Nice, Ross Forrest. Thanks, man. But yeah, Cap, if there's an IP server or an IP address or anything that you can toss in the chat, feel free. People can join up. It'd be kind of neat. Ross Forrest, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support as well. What is your favorite game console you've had ever, Ross? Golly. Well, I'll tell you this. The game console that I played the most out of any. And is it my favorite? That's a good question. Because nowadays, consoles are basically computers, right? They do more than gaming. Wow, man. I'm going to say the Nintendo 64 is my favorite console I've ever had. Obviously, a lot of nostalgia goes into that, right? You said you'd... Oh, one second, Ross. You said you'd do it in the morning tomorrow. I'm not too sure what time, Cap. Actually, me and my wife have a doctor's appointment tomorrow early, so I don't know how long that'll take. They might send us over to the hospital again. At this point, everybody, like, HelloGreedo is just, there's no plan. There is no method to the madness with HelloGreedo. Since my wife is due any day now, and we have a lot of doctor's appointments and shit, I'm just, like, flying by the seat of my pants whenever I have an hour to kill, whenever to make a video or something like that. That's why, like, I told everybody I was going to stream on Saturday. That completely fell through. Oh, one sec.
Received news that solo sequel is called Duo.
Makatsi, that is some super secret inside information. Makatsi, thanks, man. 1 second, let me finish talking to Ross.
Force will be with you.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I thought you were gonna... Damn it, Tony, I thought you were gonna say you had, I thought you were gonna say your kid was born. Damn it, Tony. I thought we were gonna be celebrating in this damn chat for you, Tony. Damn it. 1 sec, guys. Ross Forrest, what is your favorite game console? Definitely N64. A lot of nostalgia goes into that. I never asked for it as a kid. My dad just thought it was neat and ended up buying it for me for Christmas, along with Shadows of the Empire and the Mario game that came with it. And then GoldenEye came out. It was just such a solid and fun console that really, you know, broke a lot of boundaries and did a lot for gaming, really. It was one of the first. I mean, people argue that the PlayStation was better. The PlayStation was 32-bit. I don't know. But yeah, N64, Ross, for sure. And Makatsi, I received news that the Han Solo Solo sequel is called Duo. Everybody, he has a super secret inside source. Makatsi must know somebody at Disney. I talked to a guy on Reddit, and he said that he is a production assistant on episode 9, and for the next 2 years I'm going to be making Star Wars videos, and I'm going to be telling everybody what this super secret inside production assistant tells me about episode 9. So for 2 years I'm just going to be pumping out videos that are going to be completely fucking bullshit, but thanks for the money, assholes. Oh shit! Yikes! Nice. I love it. I love it too, Hoff. And Tony Zotti, sir, is Matone. Sorry I go on these tangents. I apologize, but I have fun. I have fun. Hi HG, love new Solo trailer. More excited now, but still keeping it in check. Better to under-promise and over-deliver than other way around, absolutely. But great to see a little of Han's cockiness and banter with Chewie and Aldous' performance. And that, Tony, is the #1 thing that I'm excited for. Because just seeing the way they interact with one another, yeah, like I said in the video that I uploaded, what, an hour ago? It's like, oh shit, my cat wants in. 1 second, my cat must have to poop. Oh shit, once I die, I'm gonna let my cat in. There we go. Come on, buddy. Come on. 1 sec, Tony. Come on in. You got a shit? You got a shit? Yeah, Tony, that is the one, like, the #1 thing that I'm excited for, because, shit. That guy was moving like a bot. That was weird. Because I said it was like a buddy cop movie, right? You have... And obviously it's fun because Han is the translator, which always makes it fun. But that you can tell they're butting heads, but they're good friends. That's the #1 thing that I'm most excited for. I am just wary what the plot is going to be. I'm worried that it's going to be like... You know, I want a small-scale story. I don't want Han Solo saving the galaxy. And I'm a little worried that, you know, the mission that they're going to be doing, they're going to find some ancient Sith shit, or they're going to save some Jedi, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be some epic thing in the overall story of Star Wars, when I just want something quaint. I just want a little Han Solo movie about his upbringing, about him becoming a smuggler, about all that kind of stuff, you know? I should get a cat door for my
There's a bomb at Alpha. Go.
for my office door, huh? He goes crazy when I have it closed and I'm streaming. But yeah, Tony, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. It's actually the least excited I've ever been for a Star Wars movie, though. That doesn't mean that I'm not excited. It's just the least excited I've ever been. So, surprise! It shouldn't be that way either, right? Favorite Star Wars character.
With you.
We'll see.
Tobias Beckett is Snoke. Confirmed. In all seriousness, I enjoyed the Solo trailer. Looks like fun. Do you have a favorite scene from this?
Hey, Ryan Harp, thank you so much, man. Give me 1 second. But yeah, Tony, good to see you, and I hope everything is going good with Mama and Baby. And I really appreciate that channel support, man. Yeah. Maybe they'll be born on the same day. That's my guess, right? That's my guess.
They're losing.
Ryan Harp, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support as well. 1 second, Ryan, to throw this thermal detonator and probably get a kill. Nope, not get a kill. Tobias Beckett is Snoke. If you guys don't know who Tobias Beckett is, then good, you're successfully living your life. Tobias Beckett is Snoke. Confirmed. In all seriousness, I enjoyed the Solo trailer. Looks like fun. Did you have a favorite scene from it? Man, let me think. But yeah, if you guys don't know who Tobias Beckett is, he's Woody Harrelson's character.
Top priority is target Alpha.
It's kind of interesting how they tell us little nuggets like that, you know, character information before we go see the movie. Favorite scene from it?
Target Alpha destroyed. Protect.
Man, Ryan. Maybe my favorite scene is... I love the blaster scene, kind of the gunslinger scene, where... Shit. Damn it. Where, you know, Han is standing there on Vardos? What is that planet called? Starts with a V. And there's that, like, I don't know, tribe boss or somebody. I can't... The thing is, I looked up all these names and I already forgot. Oh, 1 second.
I'll DM you all the details. You need to tweet them.
Roger that. Cap Coldblood, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. Give me 1 second. I think, Ryan, the overall thing that I really liked about the trailer was just Alden Ehrenreich and really portraying Han's young, cocky attitude. From what we've seen, at least in the trailer. Hopefully it's not one of those cases where they just show us the best bits from the trailer. Or from the movie in the trailer, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I don't really have a particular favorite scene. I like when Han walks in and all of the aliens and Lando look up at him. That's a pretty fun scene. I don't know. But Ryan, I don't have anything particular, I would say. Obviously, I have, you guys know me, I have the worst fucking memory imaginable. So I'm sure if I was watching the trailer right now, I'd pick one, but
From all of us,
damn.
great content you provide. Much love.
M98, thank you so much. Give me 1 second, man. And Cap Coldblood, I'll DM you all the details. You need to tweet them. Sounds good. So the server's just up all the time, and anybody can come and go as they please. That sounds neat. So if that's the case, yeah, just send me the IP address. I'll get Gmod installed. I'll get everything I need to get installed ready, and then I'll post probably before a couple hours before I go live, just so people can get prepared, you know, get prepared to hop in. But if it's not tomorrow, it will be sometime this week. It will be sometime this week. Like I said, we have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Not too sure where that'll lead, but yeah. And M98, I just want to thank you from all of us for the great content you provide. Much love. Keep it up. Well, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the kind words. It blows me away every day that people, like, I mean, obviously we're all Star Wars fans, right? And as a kid, if you would have told me that I would be on a, well, if you explained what YouTube was, my head would have fucking exploded. But if you would have told me that I would basically be able to make a living talking about one of my favorite things in the world, Star Wars, I probably would have I probably would have slacked off even more than I did in school. But M98, thank you so much for the kind words, man. It really means the world, and that support. Sleazebagano, a Star Wars story. Noah, oh. Yeah? Sleazebagano, a Star Wars story. Well, that was kind of the Death Sticks, a Star Wars story episode, wasn't it? Kind of. Elon Sleazebagano.
The Force will be with you.
So, genius.
A super secret inside source says that Kylo dies in 9. Rey uses the Force to influence hundreds of Porgs to attack Kylo. As the Porgs are tearing the flesh off Kylo, Chewie laughs hysterically.
Brian Boardwell, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. The robot read it, and I'm going to read it as well. Brian Boardwell says, a super secret inside source says that Kylo dies in episode 9. Rey uses the Force to influence hundreds of Porgs to attack Kylo. As the Porgs are tearing the flesh off Kylo, Chewie laughs hysterically. Somebody needs to edit that together and make that an alternate ending to whatever the ending is going to be in episode 9. See, somebody asked me earlier, like, what do I think of a Star Wars like a horror movie, a potential horror movie? The idea of a bunch of little creatures just devouring someone in the Star Wars universe while somebody is like sprinting away from them holding a lightsaber or a blast. I don't know. It just sounds like fun. It sounds like fun. Porgs? What? Yeah. You're gonna eat me, motherfucker? You're gonna eat me? But Brian Boardwell, I greatly appreciate that channel support, and I'm sure a lot of people got a kick out of that. Nice. They need to make a Gonk Droid movie. Beta Wave. Everything that we already know needs to be created in a movie. I need to know where the Gonk Droids were made. I need to know why they go gonk, gonk. I need to know everything. Episode 9, George Lucas, Makatsi. Star Wars Episode 9. 6 Foot Piss Radius, one of my patrons and guy I play PUBG with occasionally, said a ray of hope, spelled R-E-Y, like the character Rey. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. Star Wars Episode 9, a ray of hope. Oh ho ho. Kylo motherfucking Ren, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Come on, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. Gotta stop that. Gotta stop that. God, that was fucking stupid.
Detonation averted. Target beta is...
We need a Salacious Crab movie. Ah, damn it. Star Wars Episode 9, The Epitaph of War. See, I don't know if they'll do... I think most of... I guess the prequels have pretty complex or vague, at least in The Phantom Menace. The Phantom Menace is probably the most vague, right? Then you have Attack of the Clones. Bop-a-da-bop-a-da-bop. Revenge of the Sith. Simple, simple, simple. A New Hope. Simple. The Empire Strikes Back. What's going on in this movie? Oh, The Empire Strikes Back. Okay, I got it. What's going on in this one? Oh, The Jedi Return. Oh, okay. Return of the Jedi. Okay, I get it. What's going on in this one? The Force? Oh, The Force The Force Awakens. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, there's the Last Jedi. Oh, okay. So, so The Last Jedi. The Phantom Menace. Oh. Star Wars Episode 200. The Jedi and the Sith are now best friends. Thrash Machine. They're best friends.
I'm ready to go.
Spoiler, Han dies. Maybe it won't be Kessel Run. Oh, shit.
The Force will be with you.
That's short on time. Maintain defensive
Episode 11, The Final Hope. Love all that you do.
Fat Batman, thanks, man. 1 second. 1 second. What was I saying earlier? Maybe it won't be shit. Maybe it won't be Kessel all. Maybe it won't be all Kessel Run when we meet Han in the cantina. He's already in debt to Jabba, and says he is on the way to meet him. Maybe the movie will lead up to that, like Rogue One did. Hope not. Maybe. I don't think it. Oh, 1 sec.
Always.
No spoilers, but what do you think will happen to Ahsoka?
Interesting question, William. Can you believe I've been able to stay spoiler free? Yeah. As soon as, maybe it's just because I have a shitty memory. I'm sure I've seen spoilers, but yeah, I'm spoiler free. 1 sec, Will. Yeah, isn't it kind of confirmed just by like date-wise and Chewie's age and all that stuff that this movie takes place about 10 years before Episode 4, right? I think that's kind of been shit, I just killed myself. Been confirmed, maybe not. I don't know. But Fat Batman, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. Episode 11, The Final Hope. Were you trying to do 9? Maybe there's gonna be 3 more episodes in this trilogy. Maybe. Or this saga. Maybe, Fat Batman. I'll say episode 11. Yeah, fuck yeah, we're gonna have 3 more Star Wars movies with Rey, Kylo, Princess Leia. Yeah. Yeah. They got a lot of unused footage of Carrie Fisher, right? Episode 11, The Final Hope. Love all that you do. Well, thanks for the kind words, man. I like The Final Hope. I like that kind of logic, bringing it back to Hope, but I doubt they'll do that. I'm sure it'll be a more, you know, kind of a more easily defined thing, like Return of the Jedi, Revenge of the Sith. I guess those are very similar. Return of the Jedi, Revenge of the Sith. What could this be?
Always.
What could this be?
Any real ideas what is going to happen in Episode 9? It seems that all the cool stuff is already done in 7 and 8.
Hey, M98, thank you so much, man. Give me 1 second, 1 second. But Fat Batman, I appreciate that channel support, and it's good to see you, and I love all that you do as well. And William Aguilar, no spoilers, but what do you think will happen to Ahsoka? If I had to guess, since she's just a character that, well, people say that the show was never really finished, right? It left off on a cliffhanger. Oh, well, I know she's in, well, I know she's, I don't know. Will she go against the Jedi Order? Will she see the flaws in the system? That's my guess. I think she's going to leave everything. I think she's going to see the flaws in the Jedi way. I think she's going to recognize kind of the evil in Anakin as the series continues to go. And I think she's going to kind of break away from the Jedi. And I think she's just going to be a part of the future rebellion, or the build-up to the rebellion. I really don't know. I really don't know. But that's my guess. I think she's kind of getting, at least in the part that I'm at in the show, she's getting a little wise to the Jedi, kind of the hypocrisy, and especially with Anakin. You know? Damn it. But we'll see. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I'll have to see. And don't fucking tell me if I'm right or wrong in the goddamn chat. But I appreciate that channel support, William. And M98, any real ideas what is going to happen in Episode 9? It seems that all the cool stuff is already done in 7 and 8. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. We don't know what's going to happen, right? You know, obviously I'm not privy to any information. I'm just like you guys. I'm just a dummy on the internet with a helmet and a microphone, right? But if I had to guess, at the end of The Last Jedi, they were talking about calling in reinforcements. You know, people. What did Poe say? He said people respect Leia or something like that, and they'll come to the call, or systems will come to the aid of Leia. I don't know. That's my guess. Is right now the Resistance looks depleted, right? But my guess is that in Episode 9, they'll get reinforced by other systems, you know, that were previously maybe loyal to Leia in a different era, and they'll come to the rescue, and the Resistance will be bigger and bulkier and maybe more stronger than ever before. You know, we'll see. That's kind of my guess. Or, God, I don't even know. I don't even know, man. But that's my guess. The First Order is already almost defeated. Maybe, yeah. Are they in tatters and tangles too? We didn't really hear much about what they had reinforcement-wise, did we? I don't know. I don't know. I almost want them to make it just like a super force-heavy battle, which is very strange for me. Normally, I don't really care for that kind of stuff. Like, I don't want to see a lot of force powers, flippy-doos, and that kind of shit. But it might be fun, you know? You have these two super powerful, kind of lost souls in a way, who don't really know their place. God, I don't even know. I think it would... I don't even know. I don't even know. I feel like I'm just talking and planting ideas in people's heads and planting nonsense in people's heads. Nonsense in my own head, right? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. But I appreciate that channel support, M98. I don't really know, you know, nobody knows, but my guess is that they'll get reinforced somehow, and maybe that'll sound like a little bit of a cop-out. I really don't know, though. I'm excited to see where it all goes, though. Me and my wife watched The Last Jedi on Friday night, and it's kind of interesting, like, the things that I like in The Last Jedi, I really like in The Last Jedi. Some of my favorite moments in Star Wars are in The Last Jedi, and on the flip side, some of my least favorite moments are in The Last Jedi. It's such a well, I like it more than I dislike it, but it's an interesting kind of relationship that I have with The Last Jedi. Like I said, the things that I like in it, I love. The things that I dislike in it are some of my least favorite moments.
Into the saga. Leave the Empire. Rebel stuff. Thoughts on a new one? Out of galaxy species that the Force fails on.
What? Is somebody fucking bitching about me not reading their comment in the chat? There's 234 people in here, man. Really? People are silly. Hoth Han, want to see a new conflict brought into the... Wait. Want to see a new conflict brought into the galaxy... Oh, into the saga. Leave the Empire Rebel stuff. Thoughts on a new one? Out of galaxy species that the Force fails on. Oh, maybe not for this particular saga, you know? I think in the future, absolutely, maybe with Rian Johnson's trilogy, we'll 100% I think we'll get that. I cannot imagine they're gonna do the Rebel Empire thing again in Rian Johnson's trilogy. I don't think he would even want to do that, right? I think, you know, give him the freedom to create something unique and interesting and new. I think that'd be incredible. But, man. Yeah, Hoth Han, I don't necessarily really want that for this trilogy, for this saga. Maybe if The Last Jedi ended in a different way, maybe if the outcome was a little different, and maybe I would if Rey and Kylo actually joined forces, you know? But the way it ended, I kind of want it to be a little Empire Rebel-y, you know? At the same time, I think the Knights of Ren will play a part in Episode 9. And maybe that will be the biggest conflict, you know? Both armies are tattered, but both have extremely strong heads at the spear of the snake, you know? You have the Knights of Ren, and then you have Kylo and Rey. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna say I want the Resistance and the First Order to just be a thing for this saga, for this trilogy, and then maybe the next trilogy or the next series of films do something a little different, you know. But I appreciate that channel support. I appreciate that channel support, Hawthon. Should the First Order win? Fionn Mig. That'd be interesting, right? That'd be interesting. I'm not gonna say no. As long as it's fun and interesting and it makes sense and it kind of catches everybody off guard, which absolutely that would catch everybody off guard, right? I'd be all for it. That's what I like in movies. Things that just completely catch you off guard. Unexpected moments, you know? Unexpected moments. How would you have felt if it was a Lando film and not a Han movie? Androctone May? Interesting. Yeah, man. I'm curious if it's only a solo movie in name. Obviously, he will be the main character, but I'm curious if, like, Chewie and Lando will be in the movie almost as much as him. You know? No, if it was a Lando movie, I don't think my excitement or lack of enthusiasm would be any different. I really don't. I think I'd be kind of on the same page that I am right now if it was a Lando movie. I'm still of the thought that I don't really care to follow. I'm still in the thought, like, do we need anthology movies about characters we already know? I understand it's fun for a lot of people. I want stuff we don't know, you know? I don't know. A nice way to end would be to kill everyone. Kill off everyone. Silent Waffle. Yeah, what if there's just some, like, Infinity Stone. You gotta get the Infinity Stone and destroy the universe. What if there's something like that? They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that shit. Star Wars Episode 9, everyone fucking dies.
Episode 10, 11, 12 pre-sequel about an old republic.
Hey, M98, thank you so much for the continued support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to... Oh, shit. I'm gonna die. Come on, give me a grenade. Ah, I thought I had a grenade. M98, thank you so much for the channel support. Episode 10, 11, 12, pre-sequel about Old Republic. M98, I actually... Oh, 1 second.
With you. Always.
Hey, Greedo, have you read anything Teagarden the Yuzon Vong? They were the outside galaxy aliens the last guy was referencing, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wait, did I miss something?
The Force will be with you. Always.
Big fan.
Oh, Hoth Han was oh, okay. I'm actually not too familiar with that. Give me 1 second, Justin. And hello, Kylo. Nice. M98. I actually don't think there's going to be an episode 10, 11, and 12. I think this saga, this series of films, 1 through 9, will be it for this this tale. I could be completely wrong. That's not like a wish that I have. You know, I'd be completely fine with 10, 11, and 12 coming down the pike, but that's kind of my guess. And no, 10, 11, 12, you know, I think they would have to kind of continue the chronological order of the episodic films, you know. I don't think you could go back in time, if that's what you mean. I wouldn't really want that, but shit. But I think there is a place for a new trilogy. You know, I don't know how they will be named. Maybe it'll be like the Harry Potter series, where they're not numbered or lettered or anything. They're just kind of have to, if you don't know the order of the Harry Potter movies. I mean, I have to look them up. I don't know about you guys. There's a lot of series like that. But yeah, and at the same time, M98, I was thinking it's possible that this series of movies won't just be a trilogy. What, dude? Trolling is a long game. It's stupid. What, you know, like a lot of movie sagas, Harry Potter and all that stuff. Their final book or whatever final chapter is split into 2 films. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Always.
Just got off work. Now it's time for sushi and HelloGreedo time in the mall.
Franz Nerdnan, thanks, man. Give me 1 second. Justin Woods, hey Greedo, have you read anything Teagarden no, I haven't. They were the outside galaxy aliens the last guy was referencing, if I'm not mistaken. Justin Woods. No, I'm not familiar with them like I should be. There was something that I... Oh, 1 second.
Always.
Do you think the Wookiee that hugs Chewie is Mala from the holiday special? Will Solo make the holiday special canon? How about Itchy and Lumpy too?
Hey, Sam Rowe, thanks, man. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go through. I'm just gonna quit out of this, and I'm just gonna focus on the super chats right now because that was an hour, and I'm just gonna shoot the shit with you guys for a few more minutes. But Justin Woods, I'm not familiar with him. There was a point a couple years ago, somebody brought them up, and I don't know why. I don't know why somebody brought them up. I think it was because there was something that I mentioned that I thought would be neat, and then somebody mentioned that species, and I looked into them briefly. I can't remember what I looked into, but no, I'm not familiar with them. There's a lot. Weren't they Outer Rim species that had biological lightsaber armor? Interesting. But yeah, I'm not familiar with them, Justin. Not the way that I should be. There's a lot of shit that I'm not familiar with when it comes to like expanded universe stuff. Yeah, I'm here. Like, if you like the movies, I'm probably your guy. If you like behind the scenes production stuff, that's what I like. You know. I'm so glad I'm watching the Clone Wars, because I'm really brushing up on stuff that I should have known for years, you know. But it's been fun. I'm curious if it's fun for you guys watching me, a Clone Wars newbie, go through the series for the first time. It's got to be a little... I would like to, you know, watch somebody watch a series that I liked for the first time and gauge their reaction to it, you know. Interesting. But I appreciate that channel support, Justin Woods, and hello, Kylo. Big fan. Big fan is actually a movie. Are you talking about the movie? Are you talking about the Patton Oswalt movie? Of course you're not. Hello, Kylo. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I really appreciate you saying you're a big fan. The channel survives because of you guys, for sure. But I appreciate it, man. And Franz Nerdnan just got off work. Now it's time for sushi and HelloGreedo time in the... Oh, in the mall. Oh, you're watching me in the mall?
The Force will be with you. Always.
Kathleen K. said Ray, Finn, Poe would be in more movies.
No kidding. Is that true? If that... Wow. Trojan of Narnia. If that's true, I'm going to have to make a video. That's really interesting. Huh. I'm going to have to look into that. 1 second, Trojan. Franz Nerdnan, thank you so much for the super chat. Just got off work. Now it's time for sushi. Blay. HelloGreedo time in the mall. Well, I appreciate you watching me in the mall. I've never had sushi, man. I'm not a seafood guy. I'll eat like fish and chips. I'll eat some blackened mahi if it's like super blackened, you know. All right. But I'm hopping off in a couple seconds, so enjoy walking around the mall, man. I appreciate that channel support, though. Good to see you. And Samro, do you think the Wookiee that... oh, 1 sec. Man, I can't catch up, guys.
Who do you want in the next standalone
movie? M98. M98. 1 sec. Oh, that being said about seafood, I plan on fully indulging in seafood and trying everything when my daughter comes, because I do not want to instill that on my daughter that, you know, foods are icky, you know. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean that I want to instill that, you know, just because, well, Daddy doesn't eat seafood. Well, you know, he's going to now.
You think the end scene with Chewie nearly dying will end up being his life debt to haunt? Thanks for all the great content you put out. Go Jags.
Hey, Kyle McGowan, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna catch up with these super chats. Sam Rowe, do you think the Wookiee that hugs Chewie is Mala from the holiday special? Will Solo make the holiday special canon? How about Itchy and Lumpy too? I thought about that when I was writing my Solo trailer review. You know, if I had to guess, I would say no. It's possible that it's Mala, but if I had to guess, it might just be like Chewie's brother, or probably more likely is just a friend, a random Wookiee. It's possible that it's just a Wookiee that was imprisoned with Chewie. Maybe Han breaks Chewie out somehow. That might be the case, you know. That to me, that is something that's more likely than it being Mala from the 1977 Star Wars holiday special, or 78, which year? I think it was 78. But yeah, Sam, if I had to guess, I'm going to say no, it's probably not Mala. Could be wrong, but I doubt they would. Maybe they, I don't know. They might do it. Who knows? It would be kind of funny if they did, right? Hey, they might. They might. We'll see. And Trojan of Narnia, Kathleen Kennedy said Ray Finn Poe would be in more movies. I've never heard this. British Tyrannosaur says Kennedy said it in an interview on Star Wars show, basically saying they have future in the films. Interesting. Oh, shit. I was about to bring up a browser. I'm going to look this up real quick. Bear with me. Who was it? Ray Finn Poe. Let's see. I've never heard this. I've never... Star Wars, Kathleen Kennedy planning for more Ray and Finn beyond... Oh, shit. Cool ad. God. Damn it. Fucking pop up
2.5 billion gigabytes of data are created every...
There we go. You guys can't hear the ad, but I can hear the ad. Sometimes I really hate the internet. Star Wars Kathleen Kennedy planning for more Rey and Finn beyond Episode 9. It's interesting. Let's read a little bit of this. I mean, there's a lot of these fucking headlines, right? In the history of Star Wars in the past few years that are just complete clickbait, false information. But we'll see what this says. Quote, we're sitting down now. We're talking about the next 10 years of stories. Okay. We're sitting down now talking next 10 stories, and we're looking at narratively where that might go. Future stories told beyond Episode 9 with these new characters, Rey, Poe, Finn, BB-8. But we're also looking at working with people who are interested in coming into Star Wars world and taking us places we haven't been yet. That's exciting too, because it's a vast galaxy far, far away. So yeah, nothing confirmed. She literally just said, you know, we're talking about the next 10 years stories, and we're looking at narratively, blah, 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 future stories beyond with these new characters, but we're also looking... Yeah, so it's just... Yeah, this was, what, a couple years ago? This was a year ago. Oh, no, this was like 6 months ago. So, yeah, I mean, they're probably thinking about all their options, right? I would be surprised... Well, I mean, I would be surprised if they continued through, like, Episode 12. Well, you know what? I don't know. I have no idea what to think. I have no idea what the hell to think. But it's definitely not confirmed, you know? It's definitely not confirmed. So. We'll see. Yeah, what the hell? I fucking hate... Like, whenever you go to an article... And there's like 10 advertisements on it, and you have a pop-up and you have a video that plays. Like, and then the article sucks ass and it says absolutely nothing. YouTube is that now. YouTube is that now. No substance. No substance. M98. Who do you want in the next Star Wars or next standalone movie? No one that we know, M98. I don't want any character that we already know. Let's put it that way. I want a standalone movie that literally stands on its own. Outside of any character we know, outside of any battle or scenario that we know. I want a standalone movie that takes us somewhere that we've never been before in Star Wars. Discusses things that we've never discussed in Star Wars, you know? Like, everybody wants an Obi-Wan movie, everybody wants a Boba Fett movie. To me, those are boring ideas, you know? Are we just going to keep mulching over the same stuff that we've already covered in other films? Are we just going to keep rehashing characters that we already, you know, followed in previous installments? To me, that sounds boring. I know a lot of people want that. Cool. Everybody has different wants and needs and desires for this Star Wars thing. But for me, I want new. That's my number one thing that I really want. But M98, I greatly appreciate that channel support. And, yeah, I really appreciate that. Kyle McGowan, you think the end scene with Chewie nearly dying will end up being his life debt to Han? Thanks for all the great content you put out. Go Jags. Hell yeah, go Jags, Kyle. I appreciate that. I don't know if the whole life debt thing will come into play in this movie whatsoever. Is the life debt a Legends thing, or is it still canon? I'm sure somebody will answer me. But I would, if I had to guess, they probably won't go down into that rabbit hole of a life debt thing. If they do, maybe the Han will poke fun at it, or maybe he'll roll his eyes and say, like, maybe they'll become friends, and he'll just be like, "What? I don't give a shit about this life debt thing. You're my buddy." You know what I mean? We're buddies. Not the life debt. I doubt it'll come into play, and man, I don't know. It is canon. Interesting. I hate the life debt idea. It's terrible. Yeah, I've never really. It's always been. There's a lot of silliness. A lot of things that I've found silly. In Star Wars, and life debt is one of them. I've never. Okay, you know. But Kyle, maybe. But if like life debts were a thing every time you save somebody's life in Star Wars, in a way like that, you'd have a lot of life debts going around, you know. But I appreciate that channel support, Kyle. Hoth Han. After Hoth Han, after the super chat reads, I'm gonna hop off here and start making some chicken.
Han dropping cargo. Will we see the why of that?
Hoth Han, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. Han dropping cargo. Will we see the why of that? I would think so. I would think so. Yeah, I would think so. Is there a particular moment? I'm trying to think. I'm sure we'll see something like that, right? Han dropping cargo and the why. My guess is that there's going to be a big chase scene. Obviously, you see all the Imperial ships behind the Falcon. They're trying to fly away. Maybe, golly, I'm trying to think what it could be. See, I go down these rabbit holes where, didn't he drop? Oh yeah, dropped the first sign of trouble. Yeah. See, I don't know if it's gonna come into play like that, Hoth Han, because this movie, from the math that I've seen people do, takes place 10 years before A New Hope. Whenever we're interacting with Han in the cantina, it always seems like that Jabba stuff happened recently. More recently than 10 years, you know? So I don't know if we'll get any kind of stuff like that referencing things that A New Hope talks about in the Solo movie, you know? I don't know if Jabba will be in it. If I had to guess, I would say no. But yeah, somebody, I think it was Pablo Hidalgo actually, said that, you know, 190 years old is what Chewie is in the trailer, and then he did some math or something. There was some kind of calculation. I can't remember exactly what it was. I'll have to look into that again. I don't know. Man, I'm trying to think. Well, you'll have to look at Pablo Hidalgo's tweet. I think that's where I saw it. But that might be an interesting idea for a video. That might be an interesting idea for a video. Breaking that down. Boba Fett should be in the movie. AJ, why? See, I don't like that. Top 10 things that need to be in the Han Solo movie. Boba Fett. Why? Why? Because fans like Boba Fett? What if he wasn't around? What if he wasn't a part of this story? Does every character that we already know that interacted with Han in the past need to be in a new Han Solo movie? Does Greedo need to be in there? I don't know. Silliness. I constantly say that I'm glad Star Wars fans, the internet of Star Wars fans, is not in charge of writing Star Wars movies. Because goddamn, there would be some non-inventive, boring shit. Alright, guys. I need to get going. I'm going to make some a Caesar salad for tonight. Big old Caesar salad. So, I appreciate you guys tuning tuning in with me for these an hour and 16 minutes and 48 seconds. I don't know, some of you guys probably have never tuned in for a HelloGreedo stream. If this is your first one, welcome. I usually do these a few times a week. I haven't been doing them as much recently just because I have a baby on the way. So we've been doing a lot of appointments, having some little false alarms, getting everything ready. Been super busy, but hopefully I'll be able to stream every single day this week. At some point this week, I'll be streaming a Gary's Mod Empire RP server that Cap Coldblood set up. So if you guys have Gary's Mod, look for my tweets. I will be posting kind of a how-to to do it because I have to learn myself how to fire it up. But yeah. So yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll stream a little the Old Republic for an hour, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, one sec. Masaru's. Oh, one sec.
Will be with you always.
Famous question: what color would her lightsaber be?
M98, thank you so much for the super chat. Last super chat of the stream, guys. Famous question: what color would your lightsaber be? I have always been a fan of Luke Skywalker's Return of the Jedi green. So if I were to have a real life lightsaber, I would just take the eyedropper tool and take a frame from Return of the Jedi and select that green and turn that into my personal lightsaber. But I appreciate that question, M98. Thank you so much. I know that's always a very, as you said, a famous question, a popular question. And most Surreos. So if you want new things, you expect something before TPM or during PTOT. I think period after sequels is not possible. No, yeah, just because a story takes place within one of the prequel trilogies or the original trilogy, like in the timeline, in the time frame, doesn't mean that it can't be something we don't know anything about. You know, doesn't mean that it can't be some random ass dealings on a plan. I don't know. You know, I mean, there's a lot of stories that happened in the years that took place between the prequels trilogy and within the the original trilogy. But yeah, I don't know. Henrik, last super chat, not yet. Well, after this one, goddammit, I'm leaving. You are the new stream boss. Check that out.
Last super chat, not yet.
Henrik Jakimski, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. Last super chat, not yet. Well, I appreciate that, man. And you are the new stream boss, so when I stream tomorrow, your name will be up there, and then everybody will try to kill you. So, congratulations. All right, guys, I need to get going. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me run down the list. Henrik Jakimski, thank you so much for the super chat donation. M98, thank you for the super chat donations. Hoth Han, thank you for the super chat donations. Kyle McGowan, thank you for the super chat donation. Trojan of Narnia, thank you for the super chat donation. Sam Rowe, thank you for the super chat donation. And I don't think that's going to be Mala. Maybe. Franz Nerdnan, thank you for the super chat donation. Hello Kylo, thank you for the super chat donation. Justin Woods, thank you for the super chat donation. William Aguilar, thank you for the super chat donation. The Fat Batman, thank you for the super chat donation. Brian Bordwell, thank you for the super chat donation. Cap Coldblood, thank you for the super chat donation. Razor Synapse, an update is available. Cool, computer. Ryan Harp, thank you for the super chat donation. Tony Zadi, Starisma Tone, thank you for the super chat donation. We're going to have babies on the same day, I betcha. Makatsi, thank you for the super chat donation. Ross Forrest, thank you for the super chat donation. Silent Waffle, thank you for the super chat donation. Lincoln, thank you for the super chat donation. Cool. I think that's everybody for today. Well, I appreciate that, guys. And thanks for tuning in. And let me play some outro music. You might want to turn your speakers down a little bit. I can never gauge how loud this is going to be. All right, ready? All right. All right. Be nice to one another. Keep kicking ass. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See ya.